Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking out February's performance review, where I netted a total of $180,000 in profit. If you saw my tweet that I did yesterday, I did some quick back of the envelope math, and apparently I was wrong. I messed up numbers somewhere. I don't even know what I did wrong. But when I first did it on Friday, when I was like doing a quick little tally, I thought I was up 233, close to $234,000 for the month. I was like, heck yeah! But after I linked all of my accounts to TradeViz, but you see right here, it says it's 180. I did go looking around, see if there's a glitch somewhere and things like that. I'm not seeing one, so apparently I just miscalculated. So, but nonetheless, $180,000 in profit is pretty solid for a month, if you ask me. And also received $37,500 in payouts. To be quite honest, the profit, the P&L doesn't quite matter unless you're getting the payouts, and ultimately that's what matters, right? And I'll go ahead and show all that stuff here in a moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I think what I'll do is I'll start it with the payouts received. I'll show the statement that it actually hit my bank account. And then actually, as long as I don't lose my butt on Monday, I can request another $40,000 payout as well. So I'll show that real quick. And here is the payouts in my bank account, right? You can see I received on the 26th, I received $25,000 from Apex, and then also I received another 12,500 from Tradeify. Apex does like this direct pay. Tradeify does, you get to pay through Rise, and you transfer Rise to your account, things like that. So total of a little over $37,000 for the month of February. And it looks like I'll be starting March pretty solid. So here is my Tradeify accounts, right? So my Tradeify accounts, you can see I'm right here able to do a withdrawal. However, I'm slightly above the consistency rule here. And so what I'm going to have to do is hopefully not lose my butt on Monday. And I hit the threshold on everything else, right? And I'll be able to take out 15,000 from these accounts on Monday. Request out anyways on Monday night. And then on Apex, you can see here where I need to do one more trade because you need 8 days traded. I did request when there was 8 days. So when these say 16, that means I request again, and I need to have these accounts above 103,100, and I'm well above that. So if everything goes as planned on Monday, then I should be taking a $40,000 paycheck on Monday to start the month of March. Hopefully, over the course of 8 days, I can take out another one. So let me get an 80 grand payout for the month of March, as long as I don't go full tilt. But hey, let's review the stats and see how I did last month. So last month, I did. Oops, let me get rid of that. I did relatively decent. I had a 17-day green streak. I was green 2 days, the 30th and 31st into January, or sorry, in January, and then into February. I did not have a loss up until, we'll see what day it is. We'll pull it up here in a minute. But I had only one losing day in February. So what all do I want to talk about here? Why is this cool and important? So right here, I have all my funded accounts selected. Right here, you see a P&L of almost $81,000. Pretty solid, right, if you ask me. And I had one losing day right there. And equity curve, you see how all in all, in the most part, going higher. And then there was something that I identified, something I'm going to do better, and I'll get to discussing that here soon. It's something I've noticed towards the end of the week. I started to have I won't say an issue, but I've noticed a trait of mine starting to come out, and I needed to reel it back a little bit. So anyways, like I'm talking about here, $180,000. Now, as we continue forward, one thing I did do a lot here is, I won't say what I did a lot, is I mainly wanted to focus on one particular type of setup. So it was 3 setups, but it revolved to one thing. And all I did was focus on VWAP. I have a lot of trade setups I like to trade. To be honest, I probably have too many. I was like, all right, for 2025, I want to focus on VWAP because it's, to be honest, the thing that's always made the most sense to me since I first learned about it in about 2016. And then, but obviously I didn't start trading until 2015. And then obviously I want to, like a squirrel, I want to go see what this does, what this does, what this does. And then as you start to progress in your trading career, you start to think, hey, I just want to go ahead and just make money, quit worrying about everything else. So anyways, VWAP always made the most sense. I was all right, so I want to just focus on VWAP. So let's look at the month here. So here's February. You can see I'll just scroll down, and you can see about, well, let me get a color here you can see. So all in all, the first week into February, I made roughly 31,470, which, pretty solid there. And then also going across this way, the second week made 56,260. Did not trade this day because that was President's Day. I don't know. Kids were home, low volume day. I wasn't looking to get chopped up. I was like, I'm just going to have a 3-day weekend. So I did not trade that day. And then right here, boom, and then week 3 made 39,797. Great. And then right here this week is where things started to mess with me a little bit. I don't know why or what, but I did take 2 losses here. If you haven't checked out this video, it's right here on the channel where it talks about where I lost $41,000 in one day. And to be honest, I lost it probably in the very first 10 minutes of the day. I just was not seeing the market, and the market was volatile. I ended up just taking some large losses over a course of like 2 or 3 trades. And to be honest, I was like, okay, I just had to walk away. Anyways, so that's where I took a loss there. And then made it back up for the most part the next day. But I will say this week, it started on the losing day here. And then on this day and this day, I was a little bit, how can I say? Like, I felt like I wasn't patient like I normally am, and it's very interesting because TradeViz has AI goes through your trades, and it gives you recommendations. And there's something very interesting here as well because it correlates with my patience. So I want to show you all that. But I will say this last week is my patience ended up not quite being there. Like, I ended up wanting to rush into a trade out like within the first 10 minutes of the day, which for the most part isn't always what I wanted to do, but for whatever reason, I felt like I had to do it this time. And then on Friday, this one's pretty solid. I traded live with the members at Simpler Trading in the Simpler Central Room, and I even on my webcam and everything, I turned on my uh, timer on my phone and said I'm not placing a trade until these 15 minutes go by. And so we just chatted, waited for our setup, waited for the alarm to go off, and then I was able to trade because I had to slow it down. That's what trading is. You start to recognize things that are messing with you, and then you go ahead and just find ways to mitigate your self-sabotage, I guess is a good way to say it. And so that's what I did, and it played out. So if as I look down here on the bottom, hopefully you can see it as well. I can zoom in here as well, which we'll do this. Wait. And you see where that's the weekly totals. But yeah, overall, pretty solid month if you ask me. So let's go ahead and look at the other stats. So all that is cool, Cody, but let's talk about, let's look at my profit factor. How was my trading as far as how often did I win? And then I'm going to show you that cool thing that AI is showing me here. All right, so next I'm going to go on down to, looking for here, is it summaries? Here it is. Here's the equity curve. Everyone just likes to see it. There's the curve, whatever. Just a nice clean slope. Much bigger dip than I'd like to admit, but hey, I'm here admitting it to you. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. And then let's see, overall statistics. All right, so first we're going to P&L. P&L didn't really show anything. It just shows, your largest day. Like I talked about my largest losing day, which is that $41,000 day that I talked about. Right, so all that's nothing too crazy here. My best day was almost that $40,000 day. So all that's cool here. But the goodies are here in, not account statistics. It was over here in scores and metrics. Sorry. All right. So out of the month, I did have a profit factor of 1.85, which is pretty solid. And the reason that's important to me is because if I'm going to have a profit factor of about 1.5, I like to have a win rate of at least 60%. And that is exactly where I'm at. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So profit factor of 1.85. And then if we come on over here to, I believe it is on total trades where it has it at. Okay. Where I am at a 62% win rate for the month of February. So if I'm going to linger around 60%, I want to be at least a 1.5 profit factor for me anyways. I would like that profit factor be up more to 2 if I'm being quite honest, but I'm almost there. So close enough. So all that to be said, as far as my metrics go, I'm right where I want to be. I accept these statistics so far, but I will say that patience thing is something that was messing with me. Now, let me show you what the AI is saying here, which was pretty interesting as well. So I got to go on down to trade analysis, win rate. So here, for the most part, like this one talks about price range. I mean, this wasn't, because it's mainly futures, it didn't really quite matter. And then right here, volume range basically just says that I was everything I was trading. My position size was always the same. That's basically what it's saying. But now this is what was interesting to me. I'm going to highlight it here. This was interesting to me. Actually, you know, I'll click the thing to where it stays there. Right there. Make it big. All right, in the first hour near market open from 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern, your total average win rate was 56%, which netted, we'll call it $110,000, right? A lot of money. However, it's 56% win rate. But what's unique, I found this so interesting, and I was like, wow, because I told you all patience was my issue. I've been talking about it all week in all my daily recaps. But right here, after my first hour, if I waited for the first hour of the trading market day, my win rate increased to 72%. I'm like, well, darn, man, right, right, like that is what I needed to see. And I was like, okay, cool. So now this tells me for the month of March, slow it down, wait, have that patience. Don't be that quick VWAP break chaser. Like wait for the reversion to it as the trend unfolds or something like that. So with that being said, that was some really interesting to me. It really made me want to slow it down. It shows me I needed to be patient. I've already, I will say, emotionally felt like I needed to be patient because I recognized I was having that problem. I knew I needed to fix that, or I guess I'll say, implement that correction. And now even this is telling me it. You know, what they say. There's your sign. There's my sign. Slow it down. It shows my win rate increases to 72%. So that's something I want to work on for the month of March. So we'll see how the next video goes in March, right? All right. So that is pretty much all I have here. I showed you my monthly P&L, right? Showed you my monthly P&L. I showed you my 37,000-ish dollars in payouts, and showed you that if as long as I don't lose my butt on Monday, I should be getting another $40,000 payout on Monday as well, or requesting it anyways. We'll see if it happens. At the moment, I don't foresee a reason that it shouldn't happen, but at the same time, it seems that everyone seems to say that it shouldn't have a reason. But that is it. If you're interested on trying these Apex accounts, I did decide to go ahead and get an affiliate code just like everybody else. I feel like I've kind of missed this affiliate train, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot as well. But I'll have my affiliate code if you're interested in trading, I guess, giving me the affiliate or whatever, the commission, whatever. I'll have the codes go across the screen right now, and then yeah. And then other than that, I want to have something pop up at the end of this as well. If you're interested in trading with me, I'm trying to get my own room at Simpler Trading, so stay tuned for that at the end of this video. And right now, Apex is offering an 80% off on all their evaluations. And Tradeify, I'm not affiliated with them, though I filled out an application. So Brett, if you happen to see this, which I doubt you will, you should give it a shot and approve it. But yeah, that's it, everyone. Hopefully you found these monthly videos helpful. Another thing, if you are watching this, I am not going to be doing daily trade recaps like I have been. I want to put more informational videos out there. So I'll talk about how I use VWAP, setups, how I trade, how I'm using these firms, how am I copy trading, all that type of thing. I'm going to start producing those, and I think I'll just start doing weekly performance reviews instead of these daily trade videos. To be honest, these videos take forever to do. There's only so much time in the day. I'm a father, a husband, I'm a father of three, and we all stay pretty busy. But all that being said, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Take care. Oh, one other thing. If you would like to come trade with me and learn how I trade futures and how I like to use these prop firms as a way to leverage my capital and use my skills without having my own money tied up in an account, there is a link in the description box. I would like you to click on it, and I'll show you what it looks like. If you click on it, what it's going to do is it's going to sign you, bring you to, sorry, it's not going to sign you up. It's going to bring you to this webpage. And when you come to this webpage, what it does is it's going to tell you everything basically for one, you could join this waitlist. And what is this waitlist? This waitlist is basically a wait list showing that people are interested in trading with me. So I'm trying to build my own trading room at Simpler Trading, and in order to build that room, there has to be at least some interest in doing it, right? So, I mean, it makes sense. They're not going to put money to work if no one's interested. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. However, if you want to come learn with me, this is your wait list to sign up to where you get all the details first, if and when it's going to start becoming available. Also, another thing, I want to kick this off right. So what I am pushing for is to do a 2 to 3 day live in-person bootcamp, meaning we will be together somewhere. We'll all be in the same room. We'll all be talking. We'll all be trading together, literally in the same room, having a discussion over futures and how to trade them and strategies, and literally me teaching you in person how to do it. I think you get the best learning experience out of that, and everyone that would be there as well if this does happen, so once we're in our own little chat room, you'll see someone's username or whatever talking, and you'll know who you're talking to because you met that person at the live event, things like that. You'll build some camaraderie with other traders there as well. So if this is something you're interested in, something you would like to be part of, please sign up. And like I said, here's all the details again. Just click right here, join the waitlist, and then here's everything. It basically says so you'll get exclusive updates directly from me. I'll get them to our email team. They'll come to you. You get special discounts and savings and stuff like that. And then also, I'll be sending out in-depth trade reviews as well, so you can kind of stay engaged with how I am seeing things before they start. And also, you'll get the details on the live event if this happens. So, like I said, this is something I think would be great. There's a link description below. Click it, sign up if this is something you're interested in. There's no money up front right now. We're just trying to see, hey, how many people are interested. They're saying, hey, I'd like to do this. And then later on we'll get going and we'll see how that all plays out. So like I said, one more time, if you would like to trade futures with me, sign up at the link. And also this is for, we can see how many people are interested in going to a live in-person day trading boot camp. All right, good luck everyone, and have a good time out there. Take care.